And welcome to a bonus edition of Locker Talk. I'm Blaine Weyland, and coming up this week, once again, talking Estevan Bruins with a couple of their top defensemen, and of course, a couple of the top defensemen in the SJHL, Austin Yano and Tyler Kauk. Tough one against Yorkton on Tuesday night, and coming up this weekend, it's the Humboldt Broncos and the Flin Flon Bombers. Let's start off with Humboldt, a team you guys are familiar with. You played them less than 2 weeks ago. What's your thoughts about going back and facing the Broncos once again?
Well, we got to go back there, and in their rink, we just got to play our game. You know, it's the same size rink as ours. Just got to play our game, play real simple, keep it intense, body all the time, and we should beat them. They're not much better than we are, so.
Yeah, last time we played them, we worked their D, and when we did, we control it, and I think we just need to get back to the things that make us successful, and hopefully it'll pay off if we do keep it simple and kind of capitalize on our chances.
You know, last time you guys were in Humboldt too, after that game, you guys stuck around for a couple of extra days and took part in the SJHL ID camp. I just want to get your guys' thoughts about how that experience was for the both of you.
It was a good experience. You kind of got to see the upcoming guys in this league and how they play and how good they are. And there's pretty good talent in this league, so you kind of get to see.
Our team did good as well. Like, we won 5-1 and 5-0, and I think we had the better team out there, but we still, I think, played a lot better than their team. Like,
Came together as a
yeah,
team
we came
almost.
together, and me and Tyler played together, and I guess we haven't played together a lot this year, but it felt nice to get back to what we know and helped us out a bit.
What's it like, you know, for you guys coming off that camp, and of course, because as good as you guys are, especially in the league, and of course among the Western Canadian defensemen in Junior A, only 5 1993 players will make that squad. So obviously, it's going to be a numbers game in a situation. So what's that like, you know, trying out for a team like that where it's going to come down to numbers?
Well, it's hard to think about it, or hard when you think about it, I guess, but you just got to go out there and play your game, hope for the best, and maybe they'll see something they like in you.
Yeah.
Is it at all any kind of, you get bragging rights inside the locker room with the other guys in there? You know, maybe, I don't know.
Just a bit.
Some of those guys, did you just kind of want to point them out, just say, hey, I was there, you weren't?
Normally that's me and him bugging
And coming up after that, Saturday night, after you guys game at Humboldt, it's a unique road trip because you guys are going way up to Flin Flon for the first time this season. Right now, as we're speaking, they are unbeaten. How much are you guys looking forward to facing the top team in the league who haven't lost a game yet?
Pretty excited, I guess you could say. See if we can knock them off their pedestal and show them a little bit of Bruins hockey.
Get to see their side of hockey too.
Yeah.
What do you think is the things that you guys are going to have to do this weekend, whether it's against the Broncos, whether against the Bombers, that you guys are going to have to improve on to pick up the wins?
Keep it simple, I think. Just hard work. Just, kind of play what's made us successful, and what we need to do is just
Almost capitalize on opportunities
Yeah.
to make it more consistent, and we should be good. Like, we got firepower on the front end. We just got to find the chemistry to use it.
put it to work.
Yeah, we've seen the firepower a lot. You know, even that game last night against Yorkton, we've seen the firepower. It's just a bunch of missed chances, and I'm sure that led to frustration. How tough is it right now to keep a positive head, or not even stay positive, but just not get frustrated with you guys yourselves when obviously the chances are almost there, but just got to fire them in?
Yeah, I guess it's not as hard to stay positive as you'd think. Like, yeah, we haven't had a good start, but to kind of keep your mind open and just kind of tell yourself at the start of the season we're only going to get better makes it a bit easier. Like, yeah, we lost, and you got to keep that in the back of your mind. That's a little fire burning under you, but just to get up in the morning and keep on going is what we need to do.
It's a new day every day.
Well, let me ask you too. You look in the paper, you look at the standings, and yeah, there's a couple teams that may be a little bit ahead, but even as you guys said, you guys start the way you are. It's not like you're out of the race or anything. Do you even almost look at that and think, well, as bad as we may have started out, that, it's the best days are ahead, and then, everyone's within range when you think of it like that.
Yeah, it's only going to get better.
There's a lot of games in this league, so you can't. Every night you have to be there to play, and any team can take a game, so you kind of got to think like that. Like, you could be 2-6 one week and you could be 6-6 the next, like just that quick.
All right, well, that'll do it for this bonus edition of Locker Talk. I'm Blaine Weyland.